about the Halloween holiday that made you come back to doing it? Because you covered Christmas, you covered Halloween, you could have did any other holiday.
Well, listen, this is because of Chris Rock doing that Boo movie in Top 5, his spoof on the Madea Boo, and I thought, okay, Lionsgate's like, do it. I said, okay, let's do it. So I do the movie, and here we are. The first one worked so well. We'll see what happens with this one.
Yeah, yeah.
And also the timing is just great, you know, and everything's going on in the country, around the world. I think people just need to laugh. Don't go in there looking for anything deep, meaningful, philosophical. Just go and laugh, relax, have a good time. Take 100 minutes to just enjoy yourself.
Yeah, because it seems these days like people are too critical of movies these days.
Everything, yeah, everything.
It's just like, let's just go to the movies for fun.
Yeah, let's go to the movies for what it is. It's a movie, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So there are a number of horror influences in this film, like a number of icons. Can you touch base on that and how that influenced you?
Tell me which ones. Tell me which
like
ones.
The Ring, like the girl.
The little girl?
Yeah, it reminded me of The Ring, Friday the 13th.
I've never seen any of those movies, but what I did was I pulled, because I don't do scary movies, but I pulled up all of their trailers to just take a look at them. So yeah, the little girl, and then because that's creepy as all get out, and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, creepy as all get out. Yeah.
That's the thing at like Universal. They never fail with the guys with the chainsaws.
Yeah.
Because having a chainsaw coming at you.
Right. No, nobody ever wants that. That's like.
No, exactly. So from a marketing standpoint, it's probably smart to cast these social media stars these days. But there is a lot of criticism in the industry that filmmakers are casting people based off their Instagram followers. What do you have to say to that? Is that unlike, comedians getting discovered during stand-up?
Well, here's the thing, though. If you ignore this digital platform and where the world is moving, then you're ignoring a whole group of talent. Right. It's like saying that somebody who won American Idol is not a real singer. It's like there's a whole new way of people introducing themselves to the world. So if people are loving what they're doing and you bring them on, then great. But also, they're talented. Right. They're very talented. I was pleasantly surprised to see that when I brought them down, they were very talented. They're very good actors. Yeah.
Is there anyone in particular that you're looking at now in a social media spectrum that you'd like to cast in the future?
I haven't. I have to have help with it because I'm resistant to social media. Right. I try to lay back on it as much as I can because I feel like it's consuming too much of our lives. But so I have people that keep me informed on who's doing something funny, and I get all these crazy, funny. Things like the Joanne the Scammer I saw, so yes. I put Joanne in the movie, the funeral movie, and Charlene who does all of these crazy things, and these kids are so funny. I'm like, I got to work with them.
I just discovered Joanne the Scammer too. I can't like a week ago.
Yeah. He's hysterical.
So many years ago, you mentioned that you were working on a sci-fi script. What's the status on
that? I got discouraged because I wrote this scene. I kid you not, I wrote this scene of being on a plane, and this contagion was happening, and people were transforming into all of these Walking Dead type folks. Yeah. And I saw my favorite movie now, the Brad Pitt movie,
World
War Z. And I was like, well, that's the scene from the movie. I got to start all over.
Oh no.
Haven't been inspired yet.
Okay, yeah. That was a good movie.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Go for it, Tyler.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Okay.
All right, so I have something for Madea.
Okay.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 5, from
5. No, sorry. Go ahead.
From Blacklist to Greenlight, tell me Medea's interest level in the following mashups.
From Blacklist to Greenlight.
Yeah, you know how like scripts go to the Blacklist, sit there.
Okay,
so like,
cool.
I'll do it.
Cool. All right.
All right, Madea in the City, a Sex and the City spinoff. Madea, Aunt Bam, and Hattie, fierce ladies in the concrete jungle where dreams are made of.
Greenlight.
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 Do you think Madea would have any interest in taking over the role of Samantha?
Oh my gosh, how funny would that be? That would be hysterical. I don't think anybody else would have it. The Sarah Jessica Parker wouldn't have it. Yeah.
All right, how about Medea's Rush Hour? Madea pounds the mean streets of LA with Jackie Chan.
Greenlight. Greenlight. Greenlight.
And then Big Mama's House, Medea's an undercover cop.
Greenlight all day long.
But who dresses up like Martin Lawrence.
Greenlight, man. Greenlight. I love it. I love it.
I want to see that mashup really come to light.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Listen, Martin's amazing, man. I'd love to work with him.
Nice. So is it true that this film was rated R and you had to make multiple cuts?
Yeah. Well, it's just for language because you know who did it is Joe. Joe's trifling, man. Joe, he just kept ratcheting it up. He's ratchet, and so we had to dial back some of the language because of him.
Oh, good. Yeah, because I watched the movie. I was like, I can't imagine what they would have cut out. And I know the type of filmmaker you are.
Language.
Yeah, okay.
So the next one, The Funeral, is a rated R movie. I'm just going for it. Language is going to be there. I'm just going for it.
And when does that come out?
Next year.
Perfect. So there are a lot of scares in this film. Seriously, there was like somebody like screaming throughout the film last night.
Really? I'm like,
every time the girl would pop up, she was like, ah!
Really?
You were just here in the theater.
It's not that scary. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool to know.
So many fans have been like excited to see you in like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Star Trek. What other pop culture film would you like to pop up in next?
Well, what I'm doing next is playing Colin Powell in the new Chaney movie. So,
right.
Yeah, so I'm really excited about that. Just a chance to just show some range, because Madea is what it is. These movies, they are what they are. They're just good, big, silly fun. So to have a chance to sink my teeth into something dramatic is pretty awesome.
And I know that you always answer this question, like, how long can you do Madea for?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna ask you, have you written her swan song yet? Is there a script sitting in a vault somewhere, so when you're ready?
No, there isn't. And this is totally predicated on the audience reaction to it. When they're done with it, I'm done with it. You out, I'm out. Thanks. Been great. Thanks for coming. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So what other genre hybrid would you like to create with Madea? Like
I think I've examined as much as I can examine with Madea. I think I'm all the way in.
The last question here. So we're 17 years into the future. What would you like to tell your son if he decided to lie and sneak out to a party you forbade him to go to?
Ooh.
Tell your son what you would do to him.
Well, first of all, I punch him in his throat. but if it's this kind of party.
Yeah.
But my hope is that what we're doing right now is putting that all the right values in him that he wouldn't do something like that. But we all were teenagers, man. We all did our own thing. That scares me to even think about, because I'll be 60. Yeah.
Ooh.
Scares me to think about.
No way. You look so good.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Really good.
Thank you.
That's crazy. I know you said the superhero genre is not your thing.
Yeah.
You never want to helm one, but have you ever been approached by Marvel or DC to do one?
I've had a couple of conversations, but and I would always say I'm not the guy to do this. I'm not the guy that can bring this vision to life, because it takes such a village to pull it together, and I'm not a guy that can work with 50 other directors and producers telling you what to do, how to do it, when to do it. That doesn't work for me. I saw that in a couple of the sci-fi movies that I've been a part of, and I think I'm not doing that.